What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Now, in today's video, bringing back yet another video of the series that a lot of you seem to enjoy, which is going to be yet another 6-star legend concept SugoFest exclusive video, and this time once again we are going to be doing another concept on a 6-star plus Super Evolution unit. The previous one that I did was, I believe it was the 6-star plus Shanks concept that I did make up, and then, you know, kind of crazy enough, they actually released a 6-star plus Shanks not long after that, which is kind of crazy. I was not expecting it to come that quickly. But in today's video, I'm going to show you guys the concept that I have made for a potential upgrade to the already standing Strong World Ace unit. Now, in my personal opinion, he is definitely one of the legends that will probably get a Super Evolution somewhat in the future. Whether or not he gets it soon, either being the next one, or, you know, maybe sometime later on in the year, or next year. But in my personal opinion, he does definitely need some sort of buff, because shooter units, honestly, are probably the weakest class, or one of the weakest classes in One Piece Treasure Cruise right now. In terms of the Japan side of things, that's where I'm really basing a lot of this stuff off of. If you guys aren't up to date with all of the units up in the Japan version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, you guys might not know this, but a lot of the classes that really aren't that strong, they actually get a pretty decent buff. So, like, the weakest classes, honestly, on Japan right now, in my opinion, are definitely Shooter and Driven. They are probably the most lacking classes on Japan right now. So, in my opinion, I do believe that shooters should get some sort of a buff, whether that be in the form of another legend, where that legend Boa is going to be released, or, you know, a 6-star plus Ace. That would also be really, really nice. So, enough talking, let's get straight into the concept, because I know that's what you guys are here for. So, without further ado, I introduce you guys to 6-star plus Strong World Ace. So once again, guys, if you guys want to know all about the artwork of this image, it was actually in an older One Piece game called One Piece Adventure Log. If you guys want to see some of the other artwork from this game, click the link in the description, which will link you over to the Google Drive. It doesn't have every single artwork from the game, but it does have a pretty nice little pool of different artworks that you guys can go and have a look at. But anyways, talking about the unit itself right now, let's just go from the top and make our way down. So, he is going to obviously be a shooter, free spirit character, dex character, no changes there, still has 5 sockets. Moving on to his stats though, I did upgrade his statistics. So compared to his regular 6-star form, he does have 150 extra health, and he has 200 extra attack. That was one thing with Strong World Ace that really let him down previously, was the fact that, you know, he does have a really solid captain ability, but he doesn't have that much attack. You know, only 1352 for a 6-star unit isn't really that strong. So if he did get a 6-star plus, he would definitely need a really strong attack boost. A health boost doesn't really matter too much, but it does add a little bit more health to the Strong World Ace shooter teams, because obviously his captain ability does boost shooter characters' health. And his special cooldown is going to stay at 17 turns. We'll go through that once we go through his captain ability. But his captain ability, if you guys want to read it for yourselves and not wait for the scrolling text or wait for me to explain it, that will also be in the description down below so you guys can read it. But what it will do is it boosts the HP of shooters by 1.5 times, and then will boost the attack by 3.25 if shooters have a matching or a negative orb. Or if they don't have a matching or a negative orb, just a neutral orb, then it will count as a 2 times boost. So what have I upgraded here? Obviously the health is going to stay the same. There's no reason to get rid of that health boost that he gives for shooter characters. But I did buff the 3 times attack boost, because Strong World Ace teams, if you guys have ever damage calced with a Strong World Ace team before, you guys would know that they don't really output as much damage as some of the other teams you're seeing nowadays. So, you know, if this guy was definitely going to get a 6-star plus, then he would definitely need a stronger attack multiplier for the shooter type units. And another thing that really brought Strong World Ace down is that even if you don't get a matching orb, you pretty much have, you know, like, no damage. Well, you still have some solid damage, but 2 times attack is not really that good. So I did make it so that if they have a negative orb, then they will also get that massive 3.25 times attack. So the only time they're going to have 2 times attack boost is going to be if they have just a neutral orb. So it means that you are going to be getting 3.25 times attack a lot more often. Even though with the negative orb you're not getting as much damage, it's still vastly superior compared to his 6-star counterpart. So all in all, I think this captain ability would see lots of play in the meta and would definitely bring shooters back, especially if you guys have seen the brand new Korean exclusive Legend Boa. That would also, you know, really help out stronger teams a lot, because if you guys have seen what she does, basically for 2 turns, all shooters nearly get all matching orbs. All colored orbs are counted as matching for shooters for the next 2 turns. So that will help out Stronghold teams, Stronghold Ace teams a lot. But yeah, I really dig this captain ability. It doesn't make him like super broken, but it definitely buffs him and makes him very viable for the current meta of OPTC. But let's move on to his special ability, and as I said before, it will stay at 17 turn max, because for what it doesn't really deserve to get a lower cooldown. So what it does is it will deal 100 times his attack in typeless damage to all enemies, and then change his own orb into Dex, and then will lock all orbs for 1 turn. And this is the special thing here, is I wanted this specific Ace unit, when he locks orbs, it will make it so that the orbs that are locked can't be changed. So if you guys have used orb lockers in the past, you guys would know that even if you lock orbs, it just means that you won't lose them when you attack with them, but they can still be orb manipulated. So when this Ace locks your orbs, they cannot be manipulated by the opponent or by your own special ability. So Ace's special is exceptional to use when you are about to start attacking, so definitely use his special last before all of your orb manipulation effects, otherwise it's going to be quite hard for you to get those matching orbs. But yeah, I really wanted to change it, his special ability, because I've used Stronghold Ace a lot in the past, you guys would know that, and one of the things that I found to be really detrimental to him is the fact that he loses a large majority of his health just from his special ability. And yes, his special ability does give you a ton of damage output, but it would make it so much better if he just didn't lose all of his health, because that is one of the biggest downfalls of this unit. Is just because when you lose all your health, you need to pretty much bring a healer if you are, trying to take on a very difficult dungeon. So with this kind of upgrade, it would mean that Ace doesn't lose his health from his special ability. He's still going to be really tanky, and he does give you a ton of damage output. And obviously, if you had this special ability, meaning that you don't really have to bring Legend Marco for Forest, obviously it will help a lot, but it means that he's not like a necessity unit to clear some training forests anymore. Because his special ability won't, rely on losing all of your health. And still, 100 times his attack will give you still a ton of damage output. That's a lot of damage. It's around 150,000. Well, actually, it's nearly 170,000 if you have max cotton candy. So it still gives you a ton of damage output, of course. Works really well with his captain ability. And of course, if you are locking all those orbs, they cannot be manipulated. So if you have the double Ace and you get a full board of matching orbs, you're guaranteed to have a full board of orbs for 2 turns. Actually, really 3 turns if you count it. So that's insane. I really dig this unit as a whole. Probably my favorite 6-star plus concept to date that I have thought of. I love this unit. I would absolutely love this unit to become a real thing. I would definitely be using this guy to clear all the content, man. This is an insane unit. Hopefully Ace does get a 6-star plus in the future of One Piece Treasure Cruise. And if he does, I hope it is somewhat similar to this, because that would make him an absolutely insane character. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like down below, of course, but also let me know on what you think about a potential 6-star plus Ace in the future, or if not 6-star plus Ace, what other 6-star plus unit would you like to see become a real thing in One Piece Treasure Cruise? I did discuss a little bit of this on the podcast video. If you guys didn't see that, I did actually make a whole discussion video about that. Not really a discussion video, but a discussion section inside that podcast, talking about the potential of what would be the next 6-star plus. And obviously on global we are still waiting a while for our latest 6-star plus, but on Japan there's just so many different opportunities for them to bring out a brand new 6-star plus, and there's so many different units that really deserve it. I did make a really good point where for the 3-year anniversary on the Japan version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, they did go ahead and give everyone a free legend character of their choosing. Now every one of those free legends that would be able to be selected all got 6-star plus characters, except for Sengoku and Mihawk. So in my opinion, Sengoku and Mihawk will be probably the next 6-star plus characters, but honestly, Bandai can do some crazy stuff, and they could really switch it around on us and give us something crazy, like a 6-star plus ace. As I said, we do not know what the next 6-star plus is going to be, but I do hope that it is, you know, someone that really deserves it. You know, Sengoku definitely really deserves it. Mihawk would also definitely deserve one too. Although Mihawk can still clear a large majority of the content in the game. A lot of people really want 6-star plus Jinbei. I do also agree with that one as well, because Gear 4 just completely outshines him in every way, shape, and form. So it would be nice if Jinbei did get some sort of buff in the future. But as I said, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.